What is up, Discordians? Welcome back to another tutorial on the Simply Development YouTube channel. Today I got a pretty cool tutorial lined up for everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your very own chatbot using ShapeSync on Discord. So when you open up the ShapeSync website, this is what you're going to see. ShapeSync with a sign-in button at the top right, because you're not going to be signed in to anything. You shouldn't be signed in to anything anyway, assuming you haven't used this before. You're going to want to go ahead and click the sign-in button at the top right. You can sign in with Discord in the bottom, but you can also sign in with X. And this little lovely verification window is going to pop up that has your Discord profile in the top right. And we got the cute little Mr. Know-It-All right there. And then the bot, and then the application you're connecting it to, which is ShapeSync. You can read through the permissions and everything that it gives you, but ShapeSync is fine. You want to go ahead and authorize that. And once you authorize that, once it's downloading and going through all of it, and then once you get through all of that stuff, don't like any of the shapes, create your own from scratch. It's easy. And then you got this big blue create shape button. You're gonna wanna go ahead and click that. Part 2, configuration of the bot. The nickname for your shape. I'm gonna just make my shape, Mr. Know-It-All, because he's an AI, so Mr. Know-It-All. Short backstory.
He knows all. He is Mr. Know-It-All, full of knowledge. He knows everything.
Alright, and then you're going to want to go ahead and select response type. To avoid any cringe, you want to select human. No. For the purposes of making a roleplay bot, like if you were making, for the purposes of making a roleplay related AI chatbot, you would select one of these, but I'm doing human because yeah. If you wanted to send multiple messages, you can uncheck this or check this depending on what you want. I'm gonna just say check this though. Personality traits. Smart. Nerdy. Funny. But yeah, pretty much here you can put in some personality traits. Pretty self-explanatory. Here you can do a tone. I'm just gonna do casual. Mr. Know-It-All should be, I'm just gonna make him the same age as me, 20. Tell us the story of your shape. Alright, this is gonna take some typing.
Mr. Know-It-All was born to know it all. He knows everything. Everything under the sun. The moon. If that's even a thing. And in between. Mr. Know-It-All has been through it all. Withstanding everything. Withstanding everything. And gaining knowledge everywhere he goes.
That should be good. I don't want to write my brain rot. What does he like? Being smart. Knowing everything. Nerd stuff. Tech. That should be good. And then you got some dislikes. What should Mr. Know-It-All dislike? People correcting him. Alright. Alright, next you got conversational goals. Any bots that I've filled out, any bots that I've made with this application, I've just done this because that's pretty much what the goal of this is. Makes user laugh. But then we got some conversational examples if you actually want them to start conversations with you. But I've never filled that out on any of my bots, and I'm not going to do so now because I don't want it to talk to me on its own. It's creepy. But anyways, you click the blue create button in the bottom right, and then you get taken to this next page, which says Discord bot token. Activate shape, which is where we go over to the Discord bot developer portal, which is where I have no applications right now because this is a fresh Discord account. This is my whole new application. Just self-explanatory. Type your bot name. You should know all this stuff if you're watching a Discord bot tutorial. I mean, come on, man. Alright. When you get to this step, you want to go ahead and choose an emoji. I'm going to choose the nerd emoji because this is the emoji for my Discord name, my Discord account too. But then, you're going to go to the bot tab on the left. You're going to enable these 3 things. The privilege gateway intents. Make sure all of these intents are enabled. They're pretty much just permissions to make sure that your bot can do what it's supposed to. But once you've went and done that, you want to go ahead and click reset token. Yes, do it. and then type in your password, if it makes you do that. Mine did because I have multi-factor. And then the token will pop up. You want to go ahead and copy your token. And go back here and then paste it into the Discord bot token field and then activate your shape. And then you'll get a nice little gif of Owen Wilson.
Wow.
And then you're going to want to go ahead and click this Add to Server button. And then it's going to pop up on Discord, and then you're going to have a drop-down menu where you can go through the different Discord servers you're in. Make sure to choose the Discord server that you're wanting to add it to. In this case, I'm wanting to add it to the Simply Development Discord server. Click Continue. It's going to show all of the permissions for the bot again. Wow! I didn't expect that to happen again. And then once it's added to your server, you're going to want to go ahead and do /activate, enter. And then you're going to want to go ahead and do /activate in the channel. And now, Mr. Know-It-All will now respond to all messages in #general. Down on the bottom left underneath server, you're going to see this little button called settings. And then over here, there's a drop down where you can select what servers you're in. The only server that's going to come up is Simply Development because that's the only server that it's in. But any other servers that the bot's in, it's going to show up here. Click refresh to get the role information. There's some keywords down here if you want to type in some keywords to make your shape respond to. Windows is superior. Macintosh sucks. And whatever else you want to add. Enable that if you want to revive your chat, self-explanatory. Next is welcoming users. You can get him to send a new member a direct message, or send it to him in the channel, or not do anything at all. But yeah, if you do that, then you can choose the channel that you want to do it in, and then yeah, Mr. Know-It-All. How do you want your shape to reply in channels? Direct reply, new message. Direct reply, new message with mention, new message, or direct reply with mention. You can also do a new message. These are pretty self-explanatory again. Blacklist categories and whitelist categories. Whatever categories you choose under the blacklist categories, the bot will not send messages in. Whatever categories you choose under the whitelist categories, the bot will send messages in. Pretty self-explanatory again. The shape is only allowed to talk in these categories. Blacklist channels, again, choose these channels, then the bot can't talk in those. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to choose Mr. Know-It-All. I've went ahead and made a channel called Mr. Know-It-All, which I'm going to choose for whitelist channels. Save changes. There's also a free will option, which is turned on by default. I just leave that on. There's an auto moderation option, which I don't really care for because this isn't a moderation bot. This is an AI bot. You can explore all this stuff at your own free will. Some of this stuff might be useful depending on what kind of AI bot you're wanting to make. Save changes and let's go back to Discord. Go ahead and go to the channel that you created. In my case, it's Mr. Know-It-All. And then start saying things. Hi. Mr. Know-It-All is typing. I know everything, so what's up?
What is the square root of a potato?
Oh man, that's a new one. What are you even asking me that's for? What are you even asking me that for? What are you even asking me that for? A potato is a vegetable, not a number. It doesn't have a square root. But if you want to get all fancy, I guess you could say the square root of a potato is a potato, not a number. It's a play on words. How much dedicated RAM to Minecraft? Let's see if I can get this one. I mean, you think deterministic RAM? I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. But if I had to guess, I'd say none. It's a Java game. It doesn't need RAM to be deterministic. But if you want to get technical, it needs RAM to run it all. How much dedicated RAM for a Minecraft server? Still not a thing, but if you want to know about RAM for Minecraft server, the amount you need depends on the version of Java and how many players are online. Now that I've started actually setting up this server, I don't want this bot to be flooding general chat like it's been doing anymore. So now I'm going to go ahead and choose the channels that I don't want this bot to talk in. The blacklist channels drop down makes it so that the bot can't talk in any of the channels that you've selected. Which I'm going to go ahead and select every single channel. And then underneath the whitelist channels, we got Mr. Know-It-All, which means now when you go ahead and click Save Changes, go and type /whack in the chat. That just pretty much resets your bot's configuration. And now if you try talking in any of these channels, except in the channel that you've whitelisted. But yeah, That's been my tutorial on how to set up your very own AI chatbot using ShapeSync on Discord. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please consider hitting that like button and hit the subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on all things Simply Development, tutorial related, and whatever we get down with over on the Simply Development YouTube channel. Peace. My YouTube channel. Peace.